Dear brothers of planet Earth, I am 𝐷𝐻𝐻. How are you positioning yourself? How are your hearts? I would say that many are at peace. Many are calm and confident, knowing that what comes will always be the right thing to happen. But many are still afraid. So what to say to these? Just a single sentence. You reap what you sow. So if you're choosing to live in fear and awe, that's what you'll live up front. Don't forget about it. And don't come up with that ready-made answer. Oh, I'm a human being. We know that you are a human being. But you also have the choice of what you want to emanate. Do you want to emanate fear and dread? Or do you want to trust that everything will turn out the best for you? Either of these two hypotheses, you will derive and receive back. There is no way to distinguish one from the other. Both will bring the result you emanate. This doesn't change. So I would tell you to be careful what you are emanating from. The planet's surface is, as it were, on hold, awaiting new activity, awaiting further orders. Yes, our soldiers are there among you, and you have no idea who they are. At the right time, they will act. Just one command to start everything. There is no way to reverse anything else. There is no way to avoid anything else. Everything has already been well planned and designed, and everything will happen as we arranged and predicted. So what good is fear? What good is fear? This will only attract more of the same. So just trust that all your walk has prepared you for you to get here. Those who did not walk at all were also a choice. Each one will reap what he has sown. If you didn't sow anything, how do you want to reap? Then each one will reap precisely the trust and all the good that has been planted over time. Nothing more, nothing less. Some representatives of this planet are very apprehensive because they know that they will lose their positions when we land here. They've already been warned. Nobody will be taken by surprise, but they no longer believe that this will happen. They think we're just threatening, that we've said too much and not done anything. This is an interesting way of self-deception. As their great leaders are no longer on the planet, has this not been done? The wars that used to be in your space no longer exist. Has this not been done? So they think they will be able to keep their powers indefinitely, that we will do nothing, and that tomorrow they will take back all control of the planet. Everyone who was taken from here will come back. Sweet illusion, because here those beings no longer set foot. This planet will no longer accept dominion from anyone. This planet will evolve, the human population, like it or not. We are giving it chance and the way for the people to ascend along with the planet. For this, you have been taught in many ways, and some are perfectly learning the lessons. Many still doubt. Many are the same as their rulers. I don't believe that anything will happen. So very well, you wait, and you will see. Don't worry about the future of this planet. The rulership of this planet will be of the light. Those rulers who stray from the lines of universal laws will not remain wherever they are. All will be withdrawn. There will no longer be their dominion on the planet. Ended the moment we arrive here. Their reign ends. This whole period of darkness, pain, and suffering, which they imposed on the inhabitants of this planet, ends. Many wonders, if everything is so beautiful, why will there be so much revolt? And I ask you, do you enjoy living within the highest arrogance, without caring who is hungry around you? Suddenly you lose everything, precisely to give food to those around you. Will you accept it naturally and with an open heart? Be truthful in your answer. Many, practically all, will not accept it, because they will find it unfair to lose everything. But I say this: how was it all achieved? Was it achieved with work, with justice, with love? Or was it achieved with fraud, with everything negative that you know? You won't lose what you have obtained with work, strength, construction, and based on positive feelings. You won't lose anything because that results from an honest struggle within the divine laws, and you still care about the other. Then nothing will happen to you. We will only be doing justice to those who never had the opportunity to have anything, because this opportunity was taken away from them by the representatives of the planet. So how do you think people will accept all this? Will everyone clap? Will everyone agree? Obviously not. So be ready for these people, but of course, the vast majority will clap their hands because there will be food on the table and work. No one will have access to fortune. Everyone will have access to what is necessary for a dignified life, a life with abundance but without exaggeration, whoever may be. There is no environment for exaggerations or discrepancies anymore. All will be equal, with the same opportunities. Then there will be no discrepancy. There will no longer be very rich and very poor. All will be within the same range. So how do you place yourself within this world? With joy in your heart, knowing that no other brother of yours will go hungry, that no other brother of yours will sleep on the street. Those whose choices are not very compatible with this process will be treated with their minds refreshed so that they learn to live the right way. Never forget that without being dependent on the kindness of others, everyone will have a choice. No, I don't want to live this. I want to go on living the way I've always lived. Very good. You will win a ticket to leave. You will not stay on this planet. Do not doubt it. Many are being taken each day, but you do not know. Nobody has a label. Oh, that one isn't compatible with the light. So he's leaving. Does anyone see this? Obviously not. So you don't know about those leaving. But they are. So everything will be very well analyzed. We are not going to do a leveling, where everyone will be treated the same. Everything will depend on what each one emanates and is emanating. Then, everyone will receive what they are entitled to for a comfortable and peaceful life. Are you ready for this? Are you prepared for so much equality? Are you ready to share? Let go, let go, let go. Are you ready, or are you still holding on to material goods that will be useless because nobody owns anything when you go to the fifth dimension? There is no possession. This house is mine. No, the house is nobody's. The house belongs to whoever wants to live there, and anyone who sees the empty house can enter and live in it. Because within the laws of the fifth dimension, no one will invade anyone's house because there will be no such feeling. There will be a home for everyone, and everyone can choose. Through their walk, each one will arrive at the right point of a beautiful house to be selected. No one will stay in shacks. No one will remain in ugly houses. Everyone will have the right to identical dwellings. There will be no distinction. The only difference will be the size. For family size, we're not going to put a family of 10 in a house that only fits 2. We are not that irrational. But everyone will have their beautiful homes. Are you ready for this world? Are you prepared to give up all these possessions with which you stuff your mouth today? Oh, I own this, I own that, I own that other. You don't own anything. The owner of everything on its surface is Gaia, not you. You are using that space of earth, that house at that moment. Tomorrow it may not be you. Are you ready to give it all up? Or will you find it unfair what we are going to do? Today, no one else will own anything. Everything belongs to everyone because there will no longer be the feeling of greed. I can, you can't. That will no longer exist. I'm talking about the fifth dimension. Are you ready for this? To worry only about living in the moment, the here and now. Not tomorrow, not the after, it is the here and now, with the awareness that everything is done here and now will reverberate later. So what do you choose? Are you ready for these choices? Or do you think everything is lovely, but what happens to the neighbor, not to you? Oh, I agree with everything, but not with me. So you don't agree with anything, but everyone will have the right to think, reach a consensus, learn, let go, and understand that nothing belongs to anyone. There are no possessions. Everything on the planet is Gaia's, not yours. Possession is precisely what causes inequality on this planet. So many have a lot, many, and many have nothing. So what do you choose? Continuing a life of hypocrisy where each one always wants to trip the other up, each one always wanting to be more than the other. If you wish for this world, you will live in this world, and you will continue in this world. But not here. There's no stage for that here. There will be another world, a totally egalitarian, totally fair world, where no one is in any kind of need, whoever they are. There is no judgment, discrimination, or separation. Everyone will live together, help each other, and think of a single goal. Keep the planet clean so that your lives and your bodies stay clean and balanced. At this moment in the fifth dimension, we hope you have learned your lesson regarding the planet, for we will no longer allow what you did here on third. So what do you say to me? Are you ready for this world? And what feelings do you emanate now? Fear or euphoria, dread or joy? What are you emanating right now about everything I've said? So listen carefully to your heart, and even if you still feel a particular injustice in everything I've said, there's still time for you to see things differently. But don't take too long, because time is passing fast and you will be billed for all your choices very soon. Thank you for watching. We love you so much.